Hello everyone, welcome back to another Halo Mega Construx video. Today we're going to be looking at set GYG60 UNSC Wasp Onslought. This is going to be a review video and a speed build video. So the UNSC Wasp Onslought contains 409 pieces, and let's take a look at the box art. So at the front, we have a nice showcase of the Wasp itself, a banished turret, a hunter, and a new Master Chief. And we have the image of the 2-in-1 build, which is interesting, but I don't think I'm going to be building that. Now let's move on to the back of the box. Well, on the side, we have just the Wasp and the 2-in-1 build. And on the back, we have an overview of the set. And it tells us what the figures are in the set. So we have a Grunt conscript that has a purple plasma pistol, and it's in the banished turret. We had a fusion coil, a banished fusion coil on the back. Got a hunter with a silver and red paint scheme. The Master Chief, another version, looks like a battle damaged version in the Wasp, and a Marine. I think using the new head mold that is being used for Miranda Keys in the 20th anniversary pack. So let's just move on to the next side. Just an overview of the figures. We do with all the sets. And back to the front. Now let's move on to my new overhead view and open the box and get to the speed build. Alright, I am back with the overhead view. And before anyone asks, I know it's backwards. It's because my phone's actually mounted to a shelf in front of me and not something that's actually overhead. I am working on getting a proper mount to do this, but this will work for now. And let's open it up. So to open it up, you actually have to flip it over, and you'll see these two pieces of tape down here. You just want to take some scissors or anything that can cut, and then cut those. Now, once those are cut, you can flip it out, and there's a crease down here that folds over. You'll want to fold that. There's actually one on both sides. So same with over here. And then you actually want to flip it over from there. And this entire thing flips open to reveal all the bags. So we got numbered bags. Number 5, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 1, and whatever this is. I don't know what that goes to. I guess we'll find out when we build it. And the instruction book, a surprisingly large instruction manual. So I have those off to the side. I'm going to close this back up. I really like the way they designed the box, so you can reuse it. I did it wrong. Okay. Put that back in, and now you got it closed again. Going to put that on the side, and I guess onto the speed build. This will be time-lapsed, so no need to worry about that. Final bag. My phone didn't have any storage left, so it kind of shut off the recording at an inopportune time. But I finished the body of the Wasp and broke a piece, actually. I broke that hinge right there. So that's fun. But I finished the body, and we're going to finish the Wasp. is the set complete. I set up this small diorama just to show what's possible with this set. And now we will take a look at the Wasp, the turret, and the figures, and what weapons come with it. First, let's start with the figures and the weapons. Let's start with the Wasp's Master Chief. So, he actually has a lighter shade of green than almost every other chief in the Heroes lines and in other sets, which I find kind of odd, but nice to see the change. And he has some battle damage detail on his chest piece, a little bit on the cross plate, and his left shoulder or right shoulder, depending on where you put it. And he comes with a black MA40 or just black Halo Infinite assault rifle. And then on the back there isn't any detailing, it's just the plain green. And his undersuit is a darker gray. He has a gold visor and the same gray as his undersuit for his detailing. Let's move on to the Marine. So this is the Marine that comes with the set. She comes with another black Halo Infinite assault rifle. She has, her shoulders can carry some shoulder armor, and basically a standard Marine, except she has full sleeves, gloves on, and her head mold is actually different. She has the Miranda Keys head mold that released with the Series 3 blind bags and the 20th anniversary set, which is an Amazon exclusive, and I don't think I'm going to be able to get that. I wish I could. So there isn't really much detailing. The detailing is only on her head and her knee pads. It's about the only detailing. And then onto the back, same plain colors on the back. Nothing fancy about this Marine. And put her helmet back on and move on to the Grunt. Here's the Grunt. I'm pretty sure this is a Grunt mercenary, but I could be wrong. Or it's on the back. It's on the back of the box. It is a Grunt conscript. His armor is blue with silver on the top side. Spin around to the back. He comes with a purple plasma pistol and 2 plasma grenades. He's only holding one. So on the back, there isn't much detail. He does come with a face mask, which all the Grunts in the Halo Infinite series have. And that's it for the Grunt. It's basically a standard Grunt, except its armor is blue. So, nothing really special there. And now, on to the Hunter, which doesn't even fit in frame. There we go. So this is a new Hunter. It's a silver and red with some dark gray on the armor pieces that you can attach on in the gun. So he has a lot of detailing on the front of his chest and his thighs. And then as we rotate him around, you can see the red detailing and the banished symbol on the shield. And we move on to the back. We have the tentacles coming out and the red paint around them. And then move on to the other arm. You can see the dark gray. And I'm pretty sure what is the actual ammunition on the arm. These little things sticking out right there. I'm pretty sure it has the same detailing as the Pelican Hunter, except the Pelican Hunter is dark gray and this one is silver. So I think it's a pretty cool Hunter. I wish they matched it with the Pelican Hunter. But other than that, no complaints about the figures. Let's move on to the buildable portion of the set. The Wasp, turret, and the fusion coil. Alright, onto the buildable portion of the set, starting with the banished AA gun, or just turret. So this turret was a very interesting build, but I really like it for one main reason. You have these shields, and obviously it rotates, the guns go up and down, and these actually move separately, so you can move both to keep these ones here by just holding it and such. And same to the other side. And what's funny is the metal band that I saw in the unboxing actually makes the circular part, which is a very interesting take from Mega. I think they could have made it out of bricks, but they decided not to, and I think this works fine, but it would have been cool if the entire thing was buildable. Now, they actually made this so you can build two types of turrets. Well, just like a Covenant turret, because a Banished one has the shields. It comes with this little piece. It's just a slope with a 1x2 on it. So to actually change it out, you take off the front, put this on, pull these off, there we go. Oh, accidentally pulled a piece off. Do not want to do that. Okay, put that back on if you accidentally take it off. And do the same with this side. Which are very hard to take off. Like, surprisingly hard. So I just took off the side part right there to get it. And once you get that on, just put that back onto the front. And you now have a traditional turret. I think it's really cool that they were able to basically put in two turrets for one. A Covenant style, no shields, and then one with the shields that we see in the gameplay, the campaign gameplay trailer. So yeah, that's the Banished turret. And I forgot to put in the fusion coil. It's just a red fusion coil, the same one that comes with the, which set is it? I don't remember which set, but and one of the sets just comes with a gray one. I think it was, or I think it might have been a red one. It was the Banished gun that came with the Spartan Hazal and a Grunt. So that one came with the fusion coil. It's a different color, I think. Or it might be the same. It's either gray or the same color as this one. And yeah, this is just it's a simple build. No detailing, just the plain pieces and the translucent blue on the inside. Now on to what basically everyone bought this set for. The Wasp. I'm actually going to adjust my camera to give us a better view of the Wasp. So this is why you basically bought the set, unless you bought it for the turret, but I bought it for mainly the Wasp. The turret was also really cool. So this build is really cool. I really liked it. It has some really cool features, and it was fun to build, like I keep saying. As we rotate it around, you can see all the details. It has the UNSC logo on the back of it, on both sides, which is really nice. and it actually has a printed piece inside the cockpit. To open it up, you pull down this little tab, and then you can pull that up, so you have the printed piece on the inside that rotates, a seat for the pilot, in my case the Marine and or Chief, and you close that back up. On both of the wings you have these little shooters, so let's shoot those. Those are just add some play features, which I think is really nice. And there are a few, so that's one of the main features of the Wasp, and the other are on the wings. These right here, which you can control in both ways. And the way they did this is just by locking it in place with basically friction. The green part on the outside is a little bit concaved, which fits this, which is a little round. So it holds it and allows for movement in any direction. Also the inside spins. Propellers. So it works, it's on both sides. Basically just the same build but backwards. And then we can see, I'm going to flip it over to see the details on the bottom. You have these little thrusters, and you have a place to store the ammo that the little shooters take. You have some clear pieces on the bottom to keep it upright, and some thrusters. So I think overall this entire set was great. $40 is a great value in my opinion, and I might end up getting 2 of these. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you in the next one. I plan on doing more reviews in the future. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.